my beautiful lovelies, it's Emmy. How are you? It's great to see you and welcome back. Today's video is sponsored by Helix Sleep. Helix Sleep are the makers of premium mattresses and bedding that are customized to suit your needs and delivered right to your doorstep. We've had our Helix Sleep mattress now for a few years and we're getting terrific sleep. We wake up well rested, our backs feel supported, and we found our perfect match using the Helix Sleep quiz, which takes all the guesswork out of finding the perfect match. We entered our sleeping preferences. For example, I am a side sleeper, I prefer a firmer style mattress, and I share my bed with my husband, who also took the quiz, and it came up with the perfect compromise in the Helix Sleep Dusk Luxe. Besides the great comfort, what I really love about our mattress is that it came rolled up in a cardboard box, which made it really easy to get it up our narrow flight of stairs, and I was able to install the mattress myself. At this point, my entire immediate family has a Helix Sleep mattress and we're all getting great sleep, including our guests. Helix recently launched a series of mattress toppers, which allows you to give new life to an existing mattress, to make it more comfortable, to extend its life, and we've been using it on our guest bed. We've received the premium mattress topper, which is great for relieving pressure off your shoulders and off your hips, and we've been using it on our guest bed, making it super comfortable. Helix also offers 20 unique mattresses. All of them come with a lifetime warranty and a 120-night sleep trial to make sure you love it. There are seamless returns and exchanges, and if you live in the US, shipping is free. We love our Helix Sleep mattress, especially if you compare it to our old one, which we inherited, and while it served us well, it definitely needed to be replaced. So we're in the middle of winter here and we're definitely hunkering down, and I love making my home nice and cozy, and that includes my bedroom space. So why not take advantage of Helix's President's Day exclusive partner offer? It's 27% off site-wide. You can click the link down below or head over to helixsleep.com/emmymade or scan the QR code above. Big thanks to Helix Sleep for sponsoring this video and for their continued support so I can make better videos for all of you. Alright, my lovelies, today we are going to be making homemade KitKat bars. The candy bars that you can snap and share. The jingle was gimme a break of that KitKat bar. And we're going to be making them out of these rectangular club crackers. Can we make KitKats out of club crackers? Frankly, I'm skeptical, but I am intrigued because other dessert recipes that have used crackers, in my experience, have turned out famously. So I am intrigued and I am curious, and why not? So let's see if we can take these and turn them into KitKat bars. It's established. We need a box of club crackers. We're gonna need some graham cracker crumbs. Graham crackers, the basis of many children's childhood, eaten plain, dipped in applesauce. I don't particularly love these, even in the form of s'mores. They don't really hold that much space in my nostalgic mind or heart. I don't dislike them. I do think they're essential for certain things like cheesecakes and such. I do remember them being bigger, but you know, shrinkflation is so real. I did go through a spell where I really liked the cinnamon sugar ones. Do they even make, I think they still make those, right? They make chocolate ones too. My husband and kiddos love these. 1, 2. In a saucepan on medium heat, we are going to combine 1.25 cups of butter. So that's 2.5 sticks. Whoa! This pan is a little bit narrow for the stove, but I like it. I've had it for a long time. I remember getting it on clearance at Macy's for $10 so many years ago. Butter is melting very nicely. It doesn't say that the brown sugar should be packed, but generally speaking, brown sugar is packed, but I'm just gonna do it kind of lightly packed. We need 1.25 cups of brown sugar. Oh, I love the feeling of brown sugar. The consistency, it's so nice. It's like making sand castles. 1/4 of granulated regular sugar. Okay, we're gonna dissolve that, and they said bring it to a simmer. Oh my gosh, this already smells incredible. It's that dairy kind of richness, you know, that buttery smell. Just gonna have a pinch of salt in there. My butter is actually salted, so I'm not gonna add too much salt. 1/2 cup of milk. Wowzers, be careful when you add your milk. What a sound. I love that. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Oh, I love that. That I should record that. That's such an epic sound. Mix this, and we're just gonna do you hear that? I am a wizard. That's amazing. Okay, it's bubbling and boiling, and now we're going to cook that for 2 minutes. Baby wants to boil over. We're not gonna let it. Make sure you use a big enough pot. This thing gets excited. So while that's cooking away, we're gonna lay down a layer of crackers. Club crackers. I think the last time I've had club crackers is when I wrapped them in bacon, for old time's sake. You know what they taste like exactly? They taste like those little snack-sized cheese and crackers with the processed cheese on one side and the stack of 4 crackers, and it came with a red plastic stick. Remember that? Exactly. Soft crispness, a little less crunchy than a Ritz cracker, but buttery like a Ritz cracker, but not as oily, and a little bit sweet. They're great. I'm gonna dump in our graham crackers. Stir them in. That's gonna be our caramel layer. Does that smell good? It's not that cute. I've got a 9x13 pan here, which I've lined with a piece of parchment, just a sling so we can pull the candy out. A couple clips to keep everything in place. And 1 layer. Ooh, it just fits. Oh, it's a little narrow. Come on, baby, you want to fit. So, will they fit perfect? Oh, I love that. That makes me so happy. Very nice. Now we're gonna add half of the brown sugar graham cracker mixture, butter. Oh, that's beautiful. Just gonna eyeball it. And then spread it around. Oh, that smells great. Another layer of crackers. I wish you could smell this. It smells so good. Oh, this pan gets a little bit wider as we go up. Nice. So that fits nicely. Oh. Okay. 4. And 5. Very nice. Final layer of caramel. Do you say caramel or caramel? I say caramel. Both are fine. I always have a bit of my kids' Halloween candy, and it kind of crushes my soul when I see the single KitKats, and they're so short and tiny, because you can't break them, and who do you can't potentially share with anybody. Like, what? Isn't that your whole shtick? Like, give me a break. Repeat. Basically an entire box of club crackers. Set that aside for a minute, and now we're going to top this with some chocolate. I've got 1/2 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips in here. It's almost an entire bag. And to help the flow of things, we're going to add a little bit of shortening, about 2 tablespoons. You can also add coconut oil if you've got it. And we got to do a little quality control. I'm going to melt this in the microwave at 30-second intervals until everything is nice and liquidy. Have to have a couple more. Wouldn't want to poison y'all, or myself, or my family. I love chocolate. Now we're going to pour this gorgeousness over top. And give everything a smear. Okay, that is really fun. Again, don't neglect the edges or the corners. They need some chocolate love too. Recipe says to chill this for at least 30 minutes before slicing. Alrighty, my lovelies, I will see you in a bit when all this has chilled up. See you in a bit. Alrighty, my lovelies, it has been a spell since I left you and placed this in the refrigerator, so it is nice and fully chilled. So let's slice it and give it a taste. I'm gonna loosen the sides a bit. Now let's see if we can pull it out. Yes. The instructions did not say to do the parchment sling, but I recommend it because now we can just do this. So how are we looking on the side? Ooh, looking nice. And then I'll cut them into thirds, I think. One side and other side. Chocolate on top, cracker on the bottom. This whole pan probably costs $10 or less. And this is as much as you would get for a regular KitKat bar. And that's just, what is this, 1/20th of the whole thing? At any rate, enough jibber jabbering. Let's give this a taste. Itadakimasu. It doesn't taste like a KitKat bar, but it's delicious. So good. That's what it looks like on the inside. I like this more than a KitKat bar. In fact, to be honest, I am not a huge fan of KitKats, even though I've tasted probably 100 different flavors of KitKats. If you haven't seen my Emmy Eats Japanese KitKat series, I've eaten so many flavors. I'll put a link down to the videos down below. Did them a few years ago now, many years ago now. And in Japan, they have all different sorts of flavors of KitKats. So many, so many. And very few did I actually fall in love with and love. But this, I love. The caramel is generous and it's kind of soft, but it's so deliciously buttery and toffee-like. It tastes like a Heath bar or the inside of an almond roca, that really delicious buttery toffee flavor. It tastes like that because we put in a cup of butter. And it's softly textured, a little bit more like a Twix bar, but a much better flavor because of that butteriness. It's not just syrupy and sweet and kind of chewy and pulley. This actually is not at all chewy or stretchy. It's more soft and buttery. So good. That gives you an idea of the texture of the caramel. It's not really stretchy at all. And I think that might have to do with also the fact that we put graham crackers in there. So it kind of breaks up the caramel a bit. And I'm surprised that I don't taste any of the graham cracker. So good. Definitely as sweet as a candy bar, but not too sweet, not like fudgy sweet. The crackers are wonderful in here. They add such a great texture without being too brittle. And quite similar to the saltine cracker bark that I have made here before too. I'll put a link to that video down below. This I like because of the thickness of the resulting candy. That one had more of a barky texture, thinner, firmer crunch. This has some thickness and density to bite through. It's not like a KitKat that has a wafery kind of crunch. This is thicker, and surprisingly, I'm not bothered by the cracker texture. I think it works really well. It's a really nice combination of firm kind of crackliness and crumbliness that harkens to the wafer texture, but I like it more. It's more substantial. It's not kind of like soft, styrofoamy crunch. So good. But I think what I like most is the buttery flavor of that caramel. So worth it. I don't think this would work with margarine nearly as well. That butter flavor and component in here is so key to the success of the flavors in here, and super easy to make. You don't need a thermometer at all. Cooking with sugar can be quite tricky if you don't have a thermometer, but you didn't need a thermometer for this to end up with perfect results. Homemade KitKat bars that don't taste at all like KitKats, in my opinion, and taste way better than any KitKat that I've ever had. This one's a winner. Thanks so much for watching, and big thanks to Helix Sleep for sponsoring this video. If you'd like to take advantage of their President's Day exclusive partner offer, it's 27% off site-wide. You can click the link down below or head over to helixsleep.com/emmymade or scan the QR code above. Thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed that one. I hope you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media, like this video, subscribe, and I shall see you in the next one. Toodaloo, take care, bye! Oh my gosh, I'm tempted to eat another one. Don't do it. Oh, but I want to. Okay, just half. Excellent.